Heyo, welcome to Kid Connection and week number 4 of our Wonder Why series. We have talked about I can wonder about God, I can wonder about Jesus, I can wonder about the Holy Spirit, and this week we are talking all about I can wonder about heaven. All right, so just kind of recap as you go through. Service starts, new service time, 10 o'clock. And so that means that you need to be in your spot no later than 9:45. So I need volunteers in the game room. I need a volunteer at the check-in station. And obviously just kind of at the front doors is always a wonderful opportunity for you to give high fives, fist bumps, answer any questions to parents as they bring in their kids and drop them off. And so once they're checked in, they'll come into the Kid Connection game room, and then we are in there from 10 to 10:15. Bathroom breaks at 10:15. And then we'll do bathrooms, and then come back into the Kid Connection room, and they will watch their video. So let me encourage you, like you do every single week, make sure that you're sitting amongst the kids. That way you can reach them if possible, if needed. Do a little tap on the shoulder. But also, I want you playing with the kids. So there's going to be games during the video lesson. There's going to be music during the video lessons. And so just make sure that you are doing everything that you possibly can to participate with these kids. That helps build relationships with them, and they are going to remember you more than they are going to remember the lesson. So make sure that you are being a good influence on them. All right, so as soon as the video ends, 18-minute video this week, I believe. And so as soon as that video ends, I will need small group leaders to come to the back and grab their small group bins. And so in their small group bins is everything that they possibly need. And so make sure you grab your clipboard, and the very first thing you want to grab is your run sheet. Looks just like this. Your run sheet literally tells you everything that you need to know from very get-go. All right, it says to welcome kids and tell them, hey, what's up, sanitize their hands, blah, 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 all that stuff. There's going to be a box inside of your small group box. And they have to guess what's in the small group box. So you can pass that box around. They can shake it. They can listen to it. They can, sniff it. And whatever they want to do. They have to try to guess. It's just an icebreaker. Try to get them going and talking like that. Okay. All right. And so repeat the phrase, I can wonder about heaven, as soon as you finish that, and transition into the lab notes section. So the next thing on there is the read the Bible section and their lab notes. All right. So it instructs you to pass out one lab note to every kid, and then every kid also gets a crayon or 2 crayons, however you got. Those are in your small group bin. All right, so as you hand out the lab notes, you're going to be reading the Bible story sheet. What that is just going to go through the questions, or go through the story that we hear about in the video lesson, and then you also ask some questions. And so they'll have to do something for number 1. Did John see heaven? Yep. You put a check mark on that. Is heaven big? Yep. Put a check mark on that. And heaven is beautiful. Yep. Put a check mark on that. They have to draw something in section number 2, and then they have to rearrange the letters in section number 3. And that's all as you go through the Bible story sheet. So make sure you do that. As soon as you finish with lab notes, go ahead and flip over your run sheet to the Let's Practice side, and you have some options there. You can just strictly run through the questions, the discussion questions, or there's a little game that you can play, a little matching game. And so you are going to grab your cards that look just like this. There's a good stack of them, good many of them. And so there is a match with every single one. So let's say you just grab this one. There's a match somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. And so on there. And so you're going to put these where the Wonder Why logo faces up on the floor, and just spread them out and have a kid pick 1 or 2 or sometimes even 4 cards that you want to try to match. And so when they finally match one, I just mixed that card up in there again. When they finally match one, you can read the question that goes along with it. So like this one is, will I get to see people from the Bible in heaven? And allow their responses. Of course, yes. Everyone who decides to follow Jesus will be in heaven. So just a little game to kind of get them to think and ask questions, and you get to teach through that as well. The very next thing on there is for you to pray. It gives you a model prayer for you to pray if you want to pray that prayer. If not, completely fine. Just do your own prayer. And then finally, memorize it. Memorize that verse that we've been working on for the last 4 weeks. It is Exodus 15:11. Lord, who among the gods is like you? Who is like you? You are majestic and holy. Your glory fills me with wonder. You do amazing things. And so go all the way up through, let's say, 11:25, 11:30, something like that. And then we are going to make sure that we give kids time to play. Make sure that you end. There are some coloring sheets, and so if they want some coloring sheets to fill the time, fill the void while other small groups may be finishing up, give them something to do until that time, and then everybody be dismissed to go play again. Make sure that the very end of Kid Connection is playtime. And so be here on time, be engaged with the video and with the kids, and then be interactive with the small group time. It's a good one. Who doesn't like talking about heaven? Heaven is going to be such an awesome place for us when we get there. And so, thanks so much for serving. We love you. I love you. But you are making a tremendous impact in the lives of these kids. So thank you so much for volunteering and for giving your time and giving your gifts back to God and to His church. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you Sunday.